June primary in South Dakota is now 2 weeks from today.
Among the list of contests Sioux Falls residents will vote on is the mayoral race. KELOLAND's Jordan DeSmet checked in with each candidate to see how being on a busy ballot has impacted their campaigns.
Sioux Falls city elections used to be on the second Tuesday of April, but because of a conflict between city charter laws and HB 1130, a state law that went into effect on January 1st, the nonpartisan mayoral election was moved to the June primary. Now, along with choosing the next leader of their city, Sioux Falls residents will also vote in partisan races such as legislative and federal contests. Jamie Smith and Christine Erickson say being on a crowded ballot has impacted their campaigns.
I think it's harder to maybe find the space, although people are talking to us and they understand that this election is happening now at this time. It took a little bit to get people to know that. It's much more crowded. I think you're seeing the billboards around town are much more crowded as well.
We've had to increase our budget to making sure that we get the airtime and we get our message out to everyone in Sioux Falls. And so we had a threshold, and we've had to increase that threshold to ensure that we're not just in the background.
Joe Batchelor says his strategy has been affected as well, but Greg Jamison says being on the primary ballot has not altered his marketing approach. However, both candidates are also trying to spread a similar message.
People keep asking, are you Republican or Democrat? And you answer that accordingly, and so there's that when people are asking. But as far as the marketing goes, not really. There's not a Republican or Democrat way to fix a pothole, so to speak.
The thing that I'm trying to hammer home with folks is just that there's not really a Democratic way to run a city. There's not really a Republican way to run a city. It's just, let's just make government work, and that seems to resonate with people.
David Zakaitis is trying to use the long list of races on the ballot to his advantage.
If advertising gets more difficult, well, that's probably good for people who don't spend enough money advertising, because then there's more focus on the debates and the forums. And they're a great neutralizer for the great advantages that money brings to some candidates.
That begs the question of which strategy will work the best. Only time will tell. In Sioux Falls, Jordan DeSmet, KELOLAND News.